tomorrow. It's just another day. You don't mean that. Some days remind you of what you don't have.
Christmas comes differently to different homes. In some houses, it comes with laughter, with new clothes spread across the bed, with the smell of rice and chicken rising before sunrise. In other houses, Christmas arrives quietly, like a visitor that knocks but does not enter. This is a story about a boy who wanted Christmas to notice him. A boy who believed that if he looked good enough, Christmas would finally smile at him. This is the story of the clothes he borrowed and the lesson he lost them to find. The boy's name was Tunde. He lived in a small compound at the edge of town where the walls were old and cracked and the zinc roof sang loudly whenever the sun became angry. Tunde's house was not poor by noise, but it was poor by truth. His father had died when he was younger, leaving his mother with 3 children and a silence that never truly left the house. His mother tried. Oh, she tried. She sold akara in the mornings. Sometimes she washed clothes for neighbors. Sometimes she borrowed money she did not know how she would return. But Christmas was always difficult. Every year, Tunde watched other children wear new clothes, bright clothes, clothes that made sound when they walked. And every year, he wore the same thing, washed, pressed, but old. He never complained, not aloud. But inside him, something always tightened when December came, because Christmas was the one day you could not hide who you were. 3 days before Christmas, Tunde went to visit Kunle, his friend from school. Kunle lived in a bigger house, not rich, but enough to breathe. That day, Kunle was showing off his Christmas clothes, a neatly folded shirt, dark trousers, clean shoes that still smelled new. Tunde's eyes followed every movement. Kunle noticed. "You can wear it if you want," Kunle said casually, "just for church." Tunde laughed at first, but the idea did not laugh inside his head. That night, Tunde could not sleep. He imagined himself walking into church, people turning to look, girls whispering, his name spoken softly, with respect. By morning, he had made up his mind. When Tunde told his mother, she was quiet. She did not shout. She did not scold. She just looked at him for a long time. "Tunde," she said softly, "borrowed things are heavier than they look." Tunde smiled. "Mama, it's just clothes." She sighed. "Christmas is not a competition," she said, "and pride does not like borrowed shoes." But Tunde had already chosen. Sometimes when pride sits beside you, wisdom sounds like noise. Christmas morning came. The sun rose early, as if it too had plans. Tunde bathed carefully. He wore Kunle's clothes slowly, respectfully. When he looked in the mirror, he did not see a poor boy. He saw someone else, someone important. On the way to church, he walked differently, straighter, slower. People greeted him. "Tunde, fine boy." His chest rose. Inside church, he sat where people could see him. When the choir sang, he sang louder. When people danced, he danced wider. This was the Christmas he had waited for, or so he thought. After church, children ran outside laughing. Some planned to visit friends. Some planned to eat. Tunde decided to take the long road home, let them see him. Halfway through, dark clouds gathered. Rain came suddenly, heavy, violent. People ran. Tunde ran too. But the road was muddy, slippery. He fell hard. When he stood up, the clothes were stained, soaked, torn at the knee. One shoe was gone. Panic wrapped around his throat. He searched everywhere. The shoe was gone. Christmas laughter echoed around him, but not for him. Tunde walked home slowly, one shoe, mud on his clothes, rain on his face. People stared. Some laughed. Some shook their heads. He wanted the ground to open. When he reached home, his mother saw him. She said nothing. She only opened her arms. And Tunde cried, not because of the clothes, but because, for the first time, he understood. Later that evening, Kunle came. Tunde apologized. Kunle listened. Then Kunle smiled. "It's okay," he said. "It's just clothes." Tunde nodded. But he knew. That day Christmas taught him something. That pride borrows trouble. That humility fits better than borrowed shoes. That Christmas is not about who sees you, but who holds you when you fall. That night, Tunde ate rice from the same old plate, but it tasted different because peace had finally sat beside him. And from that Christmas onward, Tunde never measured his worth by what he wore, because some lessons only come when borrowed things are taken away. And so, if you ever find yourself chasing appearance over peace, remember this story. Because Christmas does not belong to clothes, it belongs to the heart.